the biblical times, when you brought a sacrifice to God, you could not bring God a blind lamb or a goat. God did not want you to bring him no lame lamb that's up there crippled.
That's right.
But he wants you to bring him the best sacrifices, the best offerings. Come on, somebody. What these preachers, what they did was they put the best to the side for themselves. And they gave God a bunch of junk. A lot of these preachers right now, they make it seem like they gift. They'll tell you to become their covenant partner and all that. And then what they'll do is this. At the end of the year, they'll do a big old tax write-off to make it seem like they gave and helped somebody. They'll give the charity or whatever. Well, they may claim, that they're going to buy somebody some clothes, they're going to take care of somebody's kids, they're going to feed the community, whatever. But whatever they do it to get it right back. Is that not robbing God?
Oh, yeah.
Is that not robbing God when you pay your tithes? And then you do a tax write-off on your tithes? What do that look like? You call yourself paying your tithes, but then at the end of the year, you do a tax write-off and get it all right back. That means you didn't give him nothing. You gave God polluted stuff on his altar. And then you expect for him to accept it. It don't work like that.
Verse 9 says, "And now I pray you, beseech God, that he will be gracious unto us. This hath been by your means. Will he regard your person, saith the Lord of hosts?
Come on.
Who is there even among you that would shut the door for naught? Neither do ye kindle fire on mine altar for naught.
Come on.
I have no pleasure in you, saith the Lord of hosts. Neither will I accept an offering at your hand."
You hear that? God said, I have no pleasure in you, neither will I accept the offering in your hand. Do you not know, since we've been tithing, our tithing has been in vain? The tithing that you've been paying and the tithing that that preacher told you to pay, all that was in vain. The Bible says this right here, sacrifice and offering. What God did not desire. Sometimes God don't want a sacrifice, he wants obedience of the heart.
That's right.
But when we do up in the church, we're taught to sacrifice, and we taught that when we sacrifice, God accepts our sacrifice, and we're pleasing the eyes of God. But God said, I don't want it. I want your heart. I want your mind. We give God a bunch of junk. Look at all these tithers up in the church. Tithing every Sunday. But their hell is full of hypocrisy. It's full of hatred. It's full of envy. Come on, somebody. But then they think because they paid their tithes, they're in good status with God. But the whole time you don't realize you have fallen from grace. And that means if you have fallen from grace, you have fallen out the will of God. So if you fall out his will and he came to get you right now, where do you think you go?
Going to heaven.
I'm going to say this to every person that pay their tithes. And every person before you who you tried to preach into heaven who paid their tithes. Some folks ain't gonna like this message right here. A lot of them, they went straight to hell.
Yeah, that's right.
Did I not say that? Because why? They live by the law. And the Bible says if you live by the law, you're under the curse of the law. And the curse of the law is death. Damnation. Oh, y'all better help this preacher. That's why the preacher's hands bloody up in the church. Look at all the souls we've caused to go to hell. Y'all better help the preacher. I don't care how much you try to preach your uncle into heaven.
That's right.
If your uncle was a tither and he died a tither, what? He lived up his eyes in hell. Because the Bible says you have fallen from grace. See, the tithe, you already know if you make $100 preach, you just got to give God $10. But the obedience, God may do you like he did the rich man. God may say, give away your whole $100 bill. I can't handle that, Jesus. Paying your tithes ain't no save you. Ain't that something? Paying your tithes ain't no prosper you. Church, tithing. I'm going to say it to you. It is not going to help you.
Verse 11 says, "For from the rising of the sun, even unto the going down of the same, my name shall be great among the Gentiles. And in every place incense shall be offered unto my name, and a pure offering. For my name shall be great among the heathens, saith the Lord of hosts."
You know what God is saying right there? My name shall be great among the Gentiles and the heathens. That means God said, I'm going to choose some more folks. God said, I ain't studying niggas up in the church. God called their mother a whore. God called their mother a whore. Their fathers a bastard. And their children sons of a bastard. The children of the Pharisees. And this is what God said in the book of Revelation dealing with their whore. He said, I'm going to allow their whore to have children. He's talking about the folks up in the church. I'm going to allow the ministry to grow. I'm going to allow folks to flock to your ministry. But God said, I'm going to kill all your children.
Yep, that's right.
God ain't studying folks up in the church, some of them.
All right.
God is seeking for folks that's outside the church that's going to serve Him from the sincerity of the heart, and they don't be caught up in all that junk up in the church.
Come on, come on.
For too long, church, we've been living by rules.
That's right.
We've been reading this and getting no understanding. What did Jesus tell the Pharisees? He said, you err at the Scripture.
That's right. Yep.
Now, these was great leaders, but Jesus said, you err at the Scripture. Then what did He tell Nicodemus? Come on, somebody, what? You a rabbi, you a leader of the Jews.
Yeah.
But you don't understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You a teacher. But you don't understand nothing that I'm telling you.
Come on, brother.
Just like some of our leaders, church, they understand nothing that they're telling you.
Right.
And the Bible said this in the book of Isaiah. The Bible said what our leaders will cause us what to what? Error. Is not the church in great error? The average church this Sunday, right now, you got folks right now getting ready to pay their tithe.
Yep.
Isn't that something? Keep on reading this till.
Verse 12 says, but ye have profaned it, in that ye say, the table of the Lord is polluted, and the fruit thereof, even his meat is contemptible.
Y'all hear that talking Lord?
Ye said also, behold, what a weariness it is it, and ye have snuffed at it, said the Lord of hosts. And ye brought that which was torn, and the lame, and the sick, thus ye brought an offering. Should I accept this of your hand?
You hear that?
Saith the Lord.
God said, you bought this mess that was torn, lame, blind, you bought all this junk to me. And you expect me to do what? Accept it. Go ahead, Sister T. Come on now.
But cursed be the deceiver.
Now listen to this right here, church. I want you to listen real good, verse 14. Go ahead, my sister.
I thought it over. It says, but cursed be the deceiver, which hath in his flock a male, and voweth and sacrificeth unto the Lord a corrupt thing. For I am a great king, saith the Lord of hosts, and my name is dreadful among the heathen.
You hear that? God said, but cursed be what? The deceiver. Who is the deceiver? He said,
the person that make the vow, they don't keep it.
Well, who is he talking about in the scripture? Who is the deceiver?
The priest.
The priest.
Who calls the people to error? The priest. Who's causing the church to error? These preachers. God said, cursed be what? The deceiver.
That's right.
Y'all better help the preacher. I'm going to tell you something. If I get up here and deceive you with this word, God said I'm cursed. Do you not know one of these days, church, God is coming to get you, me, you, and you? Do you not know that? There's a point in time, y'all better listen to the preacher. God is going to come to us, and I don't care how much we pray, it's time to go. When it's time to go, you're going to have to give an account for what you did. That's why some people, before they die, notice how some people suffer real bad before they die.
Amen.
God sometimes lay them up on their bed of affliction.
That's true.
And God said, before I take you, I'm going to lay you down and give you time to think. I ain't going to just take you right away. But I'm going to lay you down and give you time to think about all the dirt that you did. And it's bad when you're a preacher. It's bad when you're a preacher. And I'm talking about now God has broken you down. Now God got me laying down. I'm sick as a dog. Now God is laying me down, reminding me of all the dirt that I did. Wishing that I could die, but I can't die right now. And every day I'm living my life in fear because I'm knowing I messed up with the Almighty.
Come on.
Church, this thing is real. This is not no game. The Bible says, cursed be the deceiver. We need to stop lying to God's people.
That's right.
And tell God's people the truth.
That's right.
And we need to stop lying to y'all just because we want to be rich. And take cruises. Come on, somebody.
Right.
And have live jets. Come on, somebody. Fancy clothes. We need to stop all that lying and tell y'all the truth that we save ourselves. And save you. What did Paul say? Paul said, unless I preach to others. And they be saved and they be delivered. But then Paul said, I myself become what? A castaway. Isn't that something? I preach to y'all. Y'all go to heaven. But then me, I bust hell wide open. Because I helped save you, but I didn't even help save my own soul.
That's right. That's right.
I didn't take this thing serious enough. Come on, somebody, man.
That's right.
Cursed be the deceiver. To be a true giver, you got to be a healer. And in order to heal, you got to know how to what? Walk in the Spirit. Y'all better help the preacher. And see, the reason why a lot of people are not hearing is because they're not walking in the Spirit.
That's right. Come on.
Y'all better help the preacher, man, because you walk in the Spirit, God's going to speak to you, and God's going to say, now you get that away. You get this away. But a lot of times God tries with our things and our stuff. You like that car? God may tell you to get that car away next week. Y'all better help the preacher. Man, God will try you with things that's real close to you just to see what you're going to do. And God told Abraham what to give his son, That's what God will tell you to give to him. We're going to read Malachi chapter 2 now. Amen. I want to make sure everybody can understand, amen, as far as dealing with the tithe. We do not live by what? The Mosaic law. And then second of all, like I said last week, your pastor is not a Leviticus priest. Right. So if your pastor is not a Leviticus priest, and if he can't prove to you that he came from Leviticus priesthood, why are you paying that man no tithe? The Bible said the tithes only supposed to go to the Leviticus priest and also the poor, the widows, the strangers. Come on, somebody, the musicians. Is our tithes going to that? Write down 2 Chronicles chapter 31, amen, and I want you to read the whole chapter. And it's going to show you what they did with their tithes. Understand that these people, they paid their tithes, and they had so much tithes in God's house, they distributed out all throughout the land. They helped feed the poor and those that were in need. If we're going to pay our tithes and live by law, there shouldn't be nobody in the hood that's hungry. If we're going to live by law, let's live by it. To tell that preacher, if you're going to live by it, live by it. So all that money that you get up in the church, every so many years, you're supposed to take that money and you're supposed to go out there and feed those that's in your community. Right. Come on, somebody. Look at all these poor children. Look at all these poor mothers. Come on, somebody. Amen. Should nobody in our community be lacking if we really pay our tithes? Yeah. But then where do all the tithes go to? Yeah. Where do your tithes go to? His new car. To his condo. To his mortgage. To his new suits. Your tithes go what? To Ruby Tuesday. Go to Korea. Come on, Applebee's. Come on, somebody. That's where your tithes go to. Your tithes go what? To trips to Jamaica. Yeah. Hey, what? To Paris. To England. That's where your tithes go to. That's making these preachers fat. And that was never the will of God. Anybody that's in the church paying tithes, I'm going to say this right now. I don't care who you are. I don't care who your bishop is. If he paying his tithes, if God don't have mercy on that poor fool and open up his eyes, when he died, he going to hell, and the whole congregation going to hell with him. Because the Bible says you are under the curse of the law and you have fallen from what? Grace. So if you have fallen from grace, first of all, what is grace? Unmerited favor, what God's undeserved mercy, undeserved favor. So that means the moment we come into the knowledge of Jesus Christ, we give our life to him, what we're saved by, what grace? Right. His grace, he put his grace upon us. Come on, somebody. So if he moved his grace away from you, are you still saved? No. No, talk to the preacher now, because I told y'all I did not finish school. I was an ignorant man when I went to school. So y'all please him up in this church. So if I'm falling from it,
you out of gas.
Uh-oh. Anybody that live by the Mosaic law of the church, that's messed up. If you live by the 10 Commandments, you pay your tithes. God said you is not saved. So that means you got a lot of people that's in the church right now that think they saved. And they're not saved at all. Come on. Isn't that something? They think they got the Spirit of God to dwell in them, and they don't even have it. Isn't that bad? You going to church, and I'm talking about you thinking that you saved, you think you're in the will of God, and the whole time, all that you doing is in vain. You wouldn't mind staying out there and live like a dog. Malachi 2. Y'all ready? Yeah. Listen to this right quick, amen. Church, I come to tell y'all too. Malachi 2:1. Let us read this right here. This is very important. And now, oh what? Ye priests. This command is what? For what? You. He didn't say it's for the people. He says for the most stinking lying preachers. He said this command is for what? You. This is right here, verse 2. If ye would not hear, and if ye would not lay it to heart, to give glory unto my name, said the Lord of hosts, I will even send a curse upon you, and I will curse your blessings. Because ye do not lay it to heart. God said, if you don't listen to me, God said, I'm going to curse your blessings. That's bad business. Amen. Your whole life you lived it good. You ate good your whole life. You look down on the poor. You despise the poor. Now you just like the poor. You look down on those that ate bologna sandwiches and cold cuts. Come on, somebody. You look down on those that ate beanie weenies. Come on, somebody. And crackers. Come on, somebody. You look down on those that didn't have nothing. But God said, now you have lived like a whole your whole life. Now God said, I'm going to curse your blessing.
Yep, that's right.
All your covenant partners that you got,
Yep.
that's throwing money to your ministry, God said, I'm going to allow you to be exposed. And we're living in a time now, God is exposing preachers.
That's right.
Isn't that something?
Amen.
I'm going to say it again. God is exposing preachers. And God is letting people see what a lot of preachers are really about. Just like them men, what them old pimps in L.A. They're pimps. Come on, somebody. And one guy, he claimed he from the streets. I'm looking at this old fool. I'm looking at him. Now, you talking to a bunch of old men. What? You just call yourself witnesses to some old men? Them men who on the gangbang. And you skip the gangbang. Why you won't watch them real niggas out there talk to them and tell them about God? I'm just going to tell you the truth. Come on, somebody. But then what they do, they get on TV and they do stuff to try to impress you. That don't impress me. If you from the streets, go out there where them real ones at. And go out there and talk to them.
Yeah, come on.
But then what? We scared to go out there and talk to them because we already know a lot of guys out there, when you step to them, you better step correct. You better help the preacher. Come on, somebody. How many know you got a lot of young guys out there right now, they hate preachers.
That's right. Yep.
And they hate folks in the church. Come on, somebody.
Amen.
But then these people right now, they got the nerves. These old pimps in L.A., they want to show their cars they ride in. But then you got poor people in your community. You got poor people in your church and you can boast about what you got. Come on, somebody, but then you won't help the people that's around you. God said, I'm going to curse your blessings. Come on, somebody, amen. Verse number 3, amen. Listen right here. Now, notice what God said about this. Now, I didn't write this book right here.
Right.
Listen right here, verse 3. Behold, I will corrupt your seed and spread dung, don't say nothing yet, upon your faces, even the dung of your what? Sodom feasts, and what? It says what? And one shall what? Take you away with it. What is dung, church? Dung is number 2. It is boo-boo. It is poop. The world where it would be S-H, I ain't gonna say the rest. Oh, come on, somebody. But it's dog. It is dog. God said, I would take dog. Since you have made me so mad, I will spread dog all over your face. Could you imagine God? Could you imagine God get his hand right now and just start slapping everybody's face? This is what the Bible said. That God said, when you go eat at your feast. Now, okay, now we're all just ate a good third Sunday dinner. God said, now listen, I'm going to let y'all eat some third Sunday dinner. But you know what, God? I'm going to make all y'all go to the bathroom at the same time.
Oh, good.
Could you imagine that? What? God said, when you drop it in the mold, put it in your hand.
Oh, boy.
And I want you to slap your stuff in the face with it and just rub it all in your face. That's how God felt about his people.
Amen.
Ain't that something? Come on, somebody. God said, I'll rub dung in your face. Because what? You have polluted my altar. You have polluted my altar. Come on, somebody, man. And you should know that I have sent this commandment unto you. After I spread mess in your face, you should know that I have sent this commandment unto you. That my covenant might be with what? Levi. Come on, somebody. Said the Lord of hosts. My covenant was with him. My covenant was with him of life and peace, and I gave them to him for what? The fear wherewith he feared me, and was afraid before my name. The law of truth was in his what? Mouth, and iniquity was not found in his lips. He walked with me in peace and equity, and did turn many away from what? Iniquity. He's talking about Levi. He said when Levi and them, what? The sons of Abraham, when they did their job, dealing with the time of Moses, they spoke the truth. They took the people away what? From what? Iniquity. Come on, somebody. But then what? These preachers now, they ain't turn these people away from iniquity. If you pay your tithes, you're a covenant partner. You can do whatever you want to, as long as you pay me your money. That's why you got some folks in the church, they don't have no feelings. And I'm going to say this church never be like this. Never think your church is better than the next church. Just because somebody don't come to your church, don't you look down on them. Don't you judge them. Don't you, when you see them, you got to turn your nose all up and look at them all funny. Oh, come on, somebody. You should never be that way, church. But you got a lot of people, they feel like that they the only ones right. That's what you call self-righteousness. Come on, somebody, amen. Praise God. Let us go a little bit far. I got where we at? Verse number 7. It said, for the priest's lips what? Should keep what? Knowledge. And they should what? Seek the law at his mouth, for he is the messenger of the what? Lord of hosts. But ye are departed out of the way. Ye have caused many what? To stumble at the law. Come on, somebody. Ye have corrupted the covenant of Levi, said the Lord of hosts. Notice what he said. Ye have corrupted the covenant of Levi. Just like these preachers now, they have corrupted the tithe. Like I told you, church, in the beginning, tithing was never money. But who turned the tithes into money? Who corrupted the law? It was these preachers.
Amen.
You ask any preacher right now, ask any preacher that believe in paying the tithe. You ask them, say, please show me in the Bible whereas they use the money for a tithe. I bet he can't answer. And what he going to do? He going to say, well, let us go to the book of Malachi. And he himself don't even understand what the book of Malachi is talking about. He don't realize that the book of Malachi is talking about him. Every preacher that ever stood before you your whole life and mentioned to you the book of Malachi chapter 3, he didn't realize God wasn't talking about y'all, telling y'all was cursed. God was telling him behind that pulpit he was cursed with a curse. Amen. That look too deep in the rabbit hole, church. Come on, somebody, amen. Let us finish reading this right quick, amen. What, verse number 9. Verse number 9. Therefore have I also made what? You contemptible and have base before what? All the people. That means God said I brought you down low. According as ye have not kept my ways, but have been what? Partial in the law. Verse 10. Have we not all one Father? Had not one God created us? Why do we deal treacherously, every man against his brother? By profaning the covenant of our fathers. Judah had dealt treacherously, and an abomination is committed in Israel and in Jerusalem. For Judah had profaned the holiness of the Lord which he loved it, and had married the daughter of a strange God. That means we turned away from God and went to another God. The God of paying tithes, that's the wrong God you serve. The God of paying tithes, the God that you go to call yourself paying your tithes, and you're going to be blessed, you turn to another God. See for y'all right there? I look too deep, baby. I've been paying my tithe my whole life. My bishop told me that if you want to be blessed,
don't you sing that song now.
and your tithe and your offering. But we was told that if we pay our tithe, if I pay my tithe, every time I get paid, the Lord gonna open up the window of heaven, and He gonna put me a blessing. I was like, what am I to receive? Oh, come on, somebody! And we believe that lie our whole life, and now come to find out,
He wasn't talking to you.
not at all. Your pastor's not no Leviticus priest, so why you pay your tithes for him? And then why you giving a man money and God never asked for money? Come on, somebody, man. Where we at right quick? We're finna close out. Good, amen. What verse we at?
12.
Go ahead and read this to you, amen.
Okay, 12. It says, the Lord will cut off the man that doeth it, the master and the scholar out of the tabernacles of Jacob, and him that offereth an offering unto the Lord of hosts.
Say that again. The Lord will cut off what?
Cut off the man that doeth this, the master and the scholar.
The master and the scholar? God said He's going to cut them off. He said He's going to what? Cut them off? How many know in hell there's different levels? How many know that? How many know there's different levels? I'm going to say it again. There's different levels to hell. And how many know that preachers get the worstest punishment?
They sure do.
When it comes to hell. There's a certain level of hell just for preachers. And they're tormented both day in and day out. Could you imagine all the preachers that's down there right now who we call men of God? Could you imagine all the ones that's down there right now wish they would have did things different? But now they're down there burning.
Amen.
Waiting till the day of judgment. Come on, somebody. See, like I said in church, hell is not for everybody. And for some folks, hell is not It may be a little too deep. It's not for ever. Uh-oh, that's a little too deep for some folks. And the reason why I said it's not for ever is because of this. Even in the Old Testament, everybody died where they went. They went to hell. Come on, somebody. Well, majority of everybody lived by the law. The ones that lived by the law, they went to hell. Understand that? Come on, somebody. And what happened when Jesus Christ went down there and preached to them, they had a chance, to receive him and go to heaven. So the Bible says, everybody that lives by the law, you're under the curse of the law. The curse of the law, it produces death. So that means when you die, you're going to be just like everybody else in the Old Testament. You're going straight to hell. And you're going to have to sit there and wait till the day of judgment. And during the day of judgment, you better hope and pray that God don't find you guilty. Because why would you be in jail if you didn't commit a crime?
You Amen.
So why would you be in hell if you didn't do nothing wrong? I'll read to you, amen.
Verse 13 says, "And this have ye done again, covering the altar of the Lord with tears and with weeping and with crying out, insomuch that he regardeth not the offering any more, or receiveth it with good will at your hand."
Y'all hear that? God said he received what? Not anymore? The offering anymore? Or receive it what? With good what?
Will.
All right now. Keep on to you.
Yet ye say, "Wherefore, because the Lord hath been witness between thee and the wife of thy youth, against whom thou hast dealt treacherously. Yet is she thy companion and the wife of thy covenant? And did not he make one? Yet had he the residue of the Spirit.
Amen.
And wherefore one, that he might seek a godly seed. Therefore take heed to your spirit, and let none deal treacherously against the wife of his youth."
Y'all heard it said, he said, take heed to your spirit. I didn't write the book. God said, you need to observe yourself. You need to watch what's inside you. Come on, somebody, man. And church, don't say to church, we should all ask God in this church. I don't care who you are. You should ask God to teach you that you know the truth. Understand that? Come on, somebody, because we live in times, it don't even take just listen to the preacher. You better learn how to know God for yourself, amen. Because one thing I found out, a lot of preachers don't even know what they talk about. That's bad business. Come on, somebody. I mean, look at all these people that's paying their tithes all over the world. And all because the preacher is in there. Keep on reading to you, amen.
Okay, verse 16 says, "For the Lord, the God of Israel, saith that he hateth putting away. For one covereth violence with his garment, saying, The Lord of hosts. Therefore take heed to your spirit, that ye deal not treacherously."
God said, you need to be careful, because God said, I don't believe in divorce. What? One thing about God, God don't believe in separation.
Amen.
God believes in sticking this thing out to the end.
Right.
But God said, you keep that junk up that you're doing. I'm about to get rid of you. Understand that? It ain't nothing like being in a relationship. I'm talking about, I've been waiting and I've been waiting, I've been talking, but still ain't no change. I think I better let it go. Come on, somebody. Amen. Come on, somebody. But God said, eventually, if you don't change, God said, I'm going to cut you loose. And I'm going to say this, church, for some people in the church, and you don't never want to be this way, for some people in the church and also in the world, there is no change for you. And there is no hope. That's bad business when God look at you and God say, I can't even help you. So what God do to you, God leave you the way that you are. Now I better help the preacher, man. Go ahead, Tim.
Verse 17 says, "Ye have wearied the Lord with your words. Yet ye say, Wherein have we wearied him? When ye say, Everyone that doeth evil is good in the sight of the Lord."
Y'all hear that now? Everyone that doing what? Evil?
No.
Come on now.
In the sight of the Lord, and he delighteth in them. Or where is the judgment of God?
God said, you have wearied me with your words. Ain't that something you've been telling God all that? God said, I'm sick of that, man. Them old prayers you be offering up every Sunday and all that. God said, man, you just be quiet. Could you imagine some folks praying, God up there putting his hands on their head? God be like, oh, Lord, they go Vaughn again. They said, ye are cursed with a curse. For ye have robbed of me even this whole nation. Did that sound like just one group of people too? He said, ye have robbed of me. He said, even this whole nation have robbed of me. See, first of all, the priests robbed of God by what? Giving God anything. Also, through their mind manipulation, they also caused the people to sin against God. Someone say to the church, if you just depend on hearing from the preacher, and don't seek to know God for yourself, and especially that preacher not walking right before God, he'll be in error, and guess what? You're going to be in error too. The leader can be an error, and he can cause the whole congregation. Ain't that something to be an error? Ain't that messed up? If you remember, chapter 2, he spoke about, and he told them how he was going to curse them if they didn't change. But they didn't take heed to the word of the Lord. So God said, now you're cursed with a curse. He told the Leviticus priest, if you don't change, I'm going to curse your blessings. But you didn't listen to God. That God said, now I'm going to curse you. He said, bring all your tithes into what? The storehouse, that there may be what? Meat. In my house. What's the meat for? Huh? To help us. Is all the meat just for me and my family?
Yeah.
What? Now, come on. We don't pay the tithes no more. We give them. That's what it's reading here, man. Where we at? Verse number what? Verse 11. And I will rebuke what the devouring love, saying that, and I will rebuke the devourer. Come on, somebody. For your sakes. You not know all the people that have paid their tithes and they still broke. And they still don't got food in their box. All the people that have given away their last paychecks to them crooks, and that crook eat. Him and his wife good, and you got baloney.
Ride in the Cadillac.
At your table. Oh, come on, somebody. You gave that crook all your money, and you walk around, you got holes in your shoes, but he walk around with alligator boots on. Oh, come on, somebody. Like with Steve Harvey suits. Come on. But then look at you. Church, I'm going to tell you something. God's been trying to show you. It's not about getting your money to a preacher. Come on, somebody. It's not even about your tithe.
Yeah. Come on.
It's about your obedience.
That's right.
Amen.
It's about giving from your heart. It's about when God speaks to you and tell you what to give, and you give it. See, tithing can become, tithing can become a tradition.
It is a tradition.
What? How many know that? Tithing can become a tradition. Man, you making $500, ain't nothing me to give $50. But what about what if God tell you to give? What if God tell you to give a whole $500? What? What if God tell you to give $300 away? But church, I'm gonna say this though: you rather hear from God in your giving than you hear from a man. And I'm gonna say this too: don't let that dog make you feel guilty. Because you ain't gave nothing. I know, help the preacher, come on. But don't let these things make you feel bad because you don't have. It goes back to this, church. You let people do anything because they paying their money. Come on, somebody, man. And it should not be like that. But church, I want to just take you to this scripture right quick. It's been a great close. I just want to take you right quick to Galatians. This is the good part. Galatians, chapter 5. I want to take y'all to the good part right quick. We're going to start at verse 1, Galatians chapter 5. Church, chapter 5. Amen. Galatians chapter 5, starting at verse 1. And this is what he said. He said, steadfast therefore in the liberty. What is liberty, church?
Freedom.
What freedom for what? What are you free from?
Free from sin. Free from mess.
And also free from the law. Did I not say that? You're also free from what? The law. Because the law held you what in bondage. Come on, somebody, amen. He said, steadfast therefore in the liberty wherewith Christ had what? Made us what? Free. Come on, church. And be not what? Entangled again with the yoke of bondage. Now this is going to get deep for some of y'all. Now, a lot of people, they went to the church, they gave their heart to the Lord. The moment they gave their heart to the Lord, guess what? What did God do to them? He set them free. And I'm going to show you what happened to a lot of people in the church. Now this is sad here. God has just saved you and set you free. And as quick as He saved you and set you free, as quick as you falling from grace. Isn't that something? You just got saved, you want to save a good 2 days. Because that preacher told you now you got to live by the law. And you was going to save for 2 days. Ain't that something? Some folk been in the church, oh my God. Some folk been in the church for 30 years and only been saved for 2 days. Or some of them just only been saved for a day. Some of them only been just saved just for a week or a month. Same thing about Saul. Saul was king for what, 38, 40 years? Same thing about Saul. Some people in the church, just like Saul. This man was anointed for only 2 years. Isn't that something? He was anointed by God for only 2 years. The rest of the 38, he was cursed. Isn't that bad business? You walk around with a curse on you and you don't even know it. The Lord is blessing me. I got money in my pocket. Boy, come on, somebody. Look at all this stuff that I got. Come on, somebody. Apparently the Lord must be with me. Let me tell you something. The Bible says this: God reigns on the just as well as the unjust. Who was that blessed King Nebuchadnezzar with his kingdom and gave him all the riches? God blessed King Nebuchadnezzar. And look at this now. King Nebuchadnezzar did not even serve God. But God gave him all those riches. Well, some folks the devil give to. Let's read this right quick, amen. I want to show you something great to close out, amen. I love this right here. Verse 2. Behold, I, Paul, say unto you. Uh-oh. Are y'all listening to church? Not I, Vaughn, saying unto you. He said, behold, I, Paul, say unto you, that if ye be circumcised, Christ shall profit you nothing.
That's right.
Now what are you talking about if you be circumcised?
Cut loose from the soul.
A separation.
That's right.
From what? The flesh?
Yep.
From the spirit?
Yep.
What is circumcision?
Cutting away of skin.
It's the cutting away of a man's foreskin.
Yep.
Understand that. And in the biblical times, understand that any male child that you have born in your house, in order for him to be a part of the covenant, he had to be circumcised. And the circumcision, it showed the proof that he was a part of the covenant. But if you was not circumcised, you was not a part of the covenant. But this is what Paul said right here. He said, behold, I say unto you, verse 2 again, behold, I say unto you, that if ye be circumcised, Christ shall profit you nothing. What kind of talk is that? I was trying to justify their salvation by being naturally circumcised.
Exactly, yeah.
I was circumcised every day. So because I was circumcised, I'm in right standing with God. Come on, somebody. Well, this is what Paul was telling them. If you get circumcised tomorrow, it's still not going to profit you nothing.
That's right.
I didn't write this book. Come on, somebody. Behold, I, Paul, say unto you, that if you be circumcised, Christ shall profit you nothing. Verse number 3. For I testify again to every man that is circumcised, that he is a debtor to do the whole law. By law, like I said, bring the sheep up in the church. Bring the goats up in the church. Come on, somebody, live by the whole law. And if we're going to live by the whole law, that means if somebody do something wrong with your family, we got to write the stone. Did I say that? Oh, y'all been helping preaching. Come on, somebody. If you're going to live by the whole law, Paul is saying this, don't just live by some of it. You got to live by all of it. You are a debtor. That means you have been indebted to pay the whole law. Jesus Christ paid the price for you.
That's right. That's right.
But since you want to be circumcised, you telling God, I want to pay it myself.
Yeah. So
God said, well, you pay it then, you can pay it. And can no man live up to the whole law? I don't care who you are, amen.
Right.
Verse number 4 and close. Listen to this right here.
That's right.
I like this.
That's right.
Christ is become of no effect unto you. Whosoever of you are justified by the law, ye are fallen from grace. That means you ain't saved no more. But you can only save for one little day. You can only save for one little hour. Oh, come on, somebody. But the moment you start living by the law, you have fallen from grace. So if you fall from grace, that means you fall out the will of God. That means you're no longer in His will. And if you fall from grace, that means you're no longer also a part of Him. So could you imagine all the people that's in the church right now that have fallen from grace, that live by the law? Oh, y'all been helping preach the church. I'm telling you something, church, we live by faith, not by the law. Clap your hands, church, for the Lord all over the building. Amen.